So now we're going to do this in English. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream, nay, aye, there's the rub. When that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we shuffle off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of so long life, or who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns the patient merit of the unworthy takes. Would he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would far else bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have then fly to others that we know none of. Thus conscience does make cowards of all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickly o'er the pale cast of thought. An enterprise of great pith in moment, with this regard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft, you know, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to re-deliver. I pray you, now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and then with them, words of so sweet breath composed as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again, for the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Ha! Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, you're honest. You should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly, for the power of beauty was soon to transform honesty from what it is to a bowed, and the force of honesty can translate beauty into its likeness. This was sometimes a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once. Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so. You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, O shall relish of it. I love you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I had thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves of all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, and he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell!
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Give thee to a nunnery. Go! Farewell. Or thou wilt needs marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him.
I've heard of your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig, you amble, you lisp, and nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll no more aunt. It has made me mad, I say. We will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one shall live, and the rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, go!
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of their fair state, the glass of fashion and the mold of form, the observed of all observers quite down, and I, of ladies most dejected and wretched, that sucketh the honey of his music vows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth and blasted ecstasy. Oh, woe is me to have seen what I have seen, and see what I see.
Love, his affections do not that way tend, nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There's something in his soul, o'er which his melancholy sits on brood, and I do doubt the hatch and the discourse will be some danger, which for to prevent, I have in quick determination thus set it down. He shall with speed to England, but the demand of our neglected tribute, haply the seas and countries different, with variables objects shall expel, is something settled mattered in his heart. Whereon his brain still beating puts him thus from fashion of himself. What think you on it?
It shall do well, but yet do I believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please. But if you hold it fit, after the play, let his queen, mother, all alone entreat him. To show his grief, let her be round with him, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she finds him not, to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness and great ones must not unwatched go.